Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show the Flask API boilerplate I just created, and you can use it in the hackathons and the competitions or just for your projects. Just clone it, clone the repository and you may get started really easy, really smoothly. I have also created readme.md file to get started faster. You can look here. Let me Flask API boilerplate, and this repository provides a boilerplate for creating Flask API. It includes a structured project layout, configuration management, and various utility functions to get your started quickly. We have table of contents and getting started you require to have Python and also virtual environment. How you can use this repository: just clone this repository and enter, and you should create a virtual environment and activate it, and then just install the requirements. Here we have requirements, install them, and let me install them. And then if you have if you want to add some modifications like environment, you can just create new file .env and put your environment variables like API case, tokens, everything that should not be committed in the GitHub. To run the application, I added run.c bash file or bash script. Here you can see a Junicorn logger class config.logger.junicorn logger service VHI, or you can just run the using Junicorn like here. And here is the project structure. We have config, and there is logger and monitoring. We have handler, there is a user routes and service. And the handler, you can add any kind of routes. It can be authentication, it can be, if you are creating social media application, it can be posts post handler, and then post routers, post services like this. And there is a helper for API types. For now, just take it as it, and I will go through each of them here. And we have services, constants, and VHI. We have env.example. We have gitignore, readme, main, requirements, run.ash, and all how we have license. And I will also add two files I will explain how you can deploy on a server. For deploying, we will use there.com. We will deploy here. Okay. There is example how you can configure .env. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, let's move on. Here first we have main file, main.py. We are calling the VHI. We are calling the VHI from services and run the application. Here you can see services. Let's put it here. You can see service, and here we have VHI and app initialize. We are initializing the Flask application. Here you can see. Let me make it. Oops. Initializing the Flask application. Here we have helpers, or here constants like your app name, service, and some errors, API errors, some retrieval tokens, time limits, timeouts, loggers, everything. You can add your constants here. And in the helper we have create error and create no error. Just a function, just a simple functions. and the config we have logger. You can see this logger in the terminal when you run the application. And here we have monitoring, checking the monitoring progress, health issues, requests, everything. You can add your manually add some your personal monitoring systems as well. Everything is in the VHI. Actually, don't forget also include the course, otherwise there will be issue when you use this API connecting your application. It can be a mobile application, it can be a web application. Here we have handlers, user. I want to show the really simple example. For this I created user folder, and there is two files, user_routes.py and and user service. And the user routes, we are using the blueprint with the name user, and with define the route API version 0 and me. Just simple. You can put here login. It could be login. It could be register. Anything. Okay, for this I just use me API /v0/me and function get me that gets me from the service. This get me service function is in the user service. Here I just simply return the dictionary name and the website. But in your case, we can get some information from the database, from SQL database, from Postgres SQL database, MongoDB, anything. Just return as JSON. It will get here assigns user and returns. And from here you can back to VHI. We are calling the user routes. We are firstly registering the blueprint and calling the user blueprint from user routes. Now you can use this API, the endpoint. We can also test it. So just run this application bash. It's running right now, and for checking you can create new file test.py and write the function. But you can also check using the Postman. Just create a new API endpoint, choose appropriate request type. In our case it's a GET request, and just click on send. You can see the result. It's same result as that returns from the user service. And for deployment you can I can show you, but it's better to head over my YouTube channel, and here you can see this deploy FastAPI application on render.com using Python. It's FastAPI, but you can also use in the Flask. It doesn't matter. It's using Unicorn. Just watch this video and you can deploy this API for free on the render.com. And this code is available on the GitHub repository, TechWithAbee. You can search for github.com TechWithAbee and head over the repositories and just click on the Flask API Boilerplate, and it is here. Just clone this repository and use the applications, your projects. Thank you for your attention. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions, just reach me at I will leave in the description my email. You can always message me.